Go?
Go ahead.
All right. So this is a colonoscope. It's the longer of the scopes. And you always have to make sure you get one of these black caps to put on this end here because you don't want to damage this instrumentation because that's where it plugs into my machine. Cap goes on only one way. You're going to kind of have to fiddle with it a bit, and it twists so that it's snug. You fish your scope down the hole.
I always like to do that.
Yep. Now, this is a common thing people forget to do, is to put one of these channel separators on here. Okay? So, there's only one way it can go on, only one place it can go. Snaps on like that. There is a color diagram right here. Okay? On here. These are all color-coded to tell you where they go, if you can't remember. I loop this scope around here. The trick is you don't want anything to touch up here, okay? And you don't want anything bent. So looping is good.
Oh. Okay, all of us cannot here.
There's a diagram. There's a diagram to show you where everything goes. Okay?
That's a man thing.
I know. So, when you look at it, this has got a whole lot more stuff going on with it. So, that's this end. Okay? So, it tells you to put one, which is yellow. See, it's yellow. It goes on the end of here. Sticks on there, and then secures around that loop. Okay? Then, number 4 is a brown. And it's actually got a number 4 next to it, too. So it's numbered and color-coded. See, they got numbers beside them? Mm-hmm. So brown one goes on here. Okay. The red one, so it's just a red dot, okay, goes on the cap. It screws in place.
Just till it's tight?
Mm-hmm. Then on the other side here, you've got a number 2, which is this blue and white one. And it goes here, and it clicks. All of your long scopes need to have a water attachment, which is a green one. Your short scopes to do EGDs, they're shorter. They don't need water. But this one, you've got to hook it up to here.
So the short scopes don't even have a water connector?
No, so the water connector would just lie in here loose.
Okay, so do these connectors, if I try to put the red one on the brown spot, if it won't fit, I know that's the wrong place.
That's right, yeah. But this picture will help you.
I want to take a picture of that I already put in together, the way you're holding the scope.
This definitely won't go on national YouTube for in-service. I want to take a picture of that brown tube in there.
Can you there you
Hold
go.
up.
Hold up, Larry.
So this scope you have is a colonoscope?
This is a colonoscope, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And you'll know that you forgot to put this cap on because there won't be any place to put this.
Where's the cap going to be?
The cap is kept over in with the clean scopes.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
It's all right.
Okay.
Where's the last day? I always leave all of these things hanging outside the basin. So you can't close this until these are all hooked up. So that way you know you don't want to forget to hook something up. Because then it will just stop working and you'll have to run it again for another half an hour.
And if they don't have a connector on the scope port, it's okay?
The only one that won't have a connecting port is this one. This is the only one that doesn't get connected on short scopes. Everything else is always connected.
Okay.
Do they run at the same time?
They came in yet?
Yes, I can run 2 scopes at the same time. All right. And now this orange one is over on this part of it. I know, but I'm not holding it up. And there's only one place it can go, which is down here.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me take a picture of that.
We need another front column. Yeah.
How many scopes do we have?
I have 3 colonoscopes to do colons. I've got a pediatric scope that's a colonoscope as well for
I got 2.
tiny little women.
How it looks like that, and then inside.
I've got 4 EGD scopes, and I have just 1 scope for ERCPs.
Okay, so now what?
All right, so then I lay it down. Once I'm all hooked up, I'm going to lay it down in here, making sure nothing's kinked or anything like that, okay? And nothing is coming above this bumper, okay?
So what if we don't have an operator pin?
I can let you sign your own operator pin, but I got to go start a case.
Can't you put a password up here for us just to use?
Generic password?
It takes your name and a password. You've got to double. Just like, getting in the OmniCell.
Well, I'm saying, can we just put in our name and everybody have the same password?
Yeah. Well, you want to know
Who processed the scope?
Oh.
Because if it comes back that there's a problem, that you didn't process it properly, I need to know who did it.
So
That's part of our JCO requirements.
Is somebody going to assign us all passwords?
You pick your own password.
It's just 4 digits.
But is it going to let us do that if we just say, hey, I'm Cindy White and my password's
Once
nurse?
you program you in.
I'll program you in.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I put my password in. Don't
But
videotape that, because then you don't.
I'm not a
I
movie
know.
producer. This only has so much memory.
Yeah. Yellow, blue. So you've got a selection of what scope you're running, because it needs to know how many channels to clean. It needs to know which scope is in there. So if you look at the scope, I've got them all color-coded. It's got a yellow and blue stripe on the head there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
See the yellow and blue tape?
Why am I an idiot? I don't see it. What am I looking at?
It's right there.
Look at the base of the.
Oh, I see it. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it's all got tape on it, so it knows what scope it's cleaning.
So yellow and blue makes what? Green?
No, so then you go to this selection. You go to next page. I know.
Oh, I
blue.
see it said yellow blue.
Mhm.
You need to let everybody look at that before you go click happy.
Okay. You would put the patient's MR number in.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm just running this scope for a demonstration, so I'm just going to put a 5K. All right. You press start. You make sure this is closed. It won't start unless it's closed. Start, and it's a double. You got to start it again. I don't know how many times people just press the first start and then they come back a half hour later and it hasn't even run, because you got to do it twice. And then until you hear it starting, then you know you're okay.
All right.
Okay.
How long does this take? 30 minutes?
31 minutes.
And then when it's through here, do you take it, hang it in the clean?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there specific areas you can't touch on it?
No.
Think of where it's going.
It's going up someone's butt. No one has a sterile butt. No one has a sterile butt.
But you don't want to grab it and kink it.
Yeah. I don't want to touch
You don't
on
want
it.
Yeah.
Do that again, Lisa. David wanted that on
Okay, can you
camera.
demo one more? Do you have another one to clean?
Yeah, later.
All right, I want to see it again.
Yeah.
So before you clean the next one, will you
Come get whoever or give you a time?
Yeah, whenever. When is this? Because we all may be gone.
Well, I got Dr. Searles is going to be here in 5 minutes.
Do we not all stay here and train with her all day?
You can come and watch me do a.
Have you lost your mind?
What I need to know is how to set up that program.
You said